blossom and thrive with me.
When you throw an object, it falls. No one pushes it. It just falls. We call it the law of gravity. Just as we have such laws or principles governing the physical world, so we also have laws or principles governing the human life. In my last video, I talked about the pillar of guidance. And today, I want to talk about what is guiding you. What are your decisions based on? That can be referred to as your life's driving force or your life center. If you actually have the right guidance, you will definitely have the right principles or the pillar of principles. Principles are the rules you choose to live by, especially when no one is watching. They are the compass that actually guide your life's decisions and choices, because in your inside, these are the things you believe in. Just like in the pillar of guidance, where everyone is being guided, whether you are conscious of it or not, so also everyone on earth has a driving force or a life center from where we make all our life's choices. Let me give you examples. Back then in the university, I knew this girl who practically wore a new outfit every day. She was always on makeup 24/7. Yet, once in a while, she will miss lectures. And when you ask, she will tell you she didn't have what she wanted to wear. It used to shock me. I used to wonder, in the midst of her many clothes, she couldn't find something to wear on this particular day. For her, her driving force was her appearance, her outfit, her makeup, her looks, what people will say, what people think about her. In fact, when you come and stand near her in those days, she will use her eyes to roll over you, checking you as if she's kind of trying to summarize the cost of what you are putting on. So her life center was her appearance. Are you getting? Another young married man I know presently, he can't take decisions without getting his circle of friends involved. In fact, he told the wife that his friends are more important than she is, and she should not interfere, to the shock and dismay of the young wife. So you can see, for this guy, his life center was his friends, his guys, his circle, his status. One other young lady I know goes into depression the moment she has a problem with the boyfriend. So you see, for such woman, her life center or driving force is validation and the relationship she keeps with this man. As you can see, many young people today build their life around a lot of things like friends, social media, popularity, their looks, status, finance, academics, and stuff like that. Even their feelings. All these things are not completely bad in themselves, but they are not strong enough to guide your life on earth. Why? Because people change, situations change. Even us as humans, we change. We can't build our life on any of those things. We can't build our life on relationship, on friendships, on status, on looks, or any of these other things. When any of these things become your life center, of course, you will be misled and you will lose it. So what should guide your life? Principles, yes. There are principles that actually govern human life and make it stable. These principles can stabilize your human life and help you to have fun on earth. These principles are not about religion, tribe, ethnicity, nationality, gender, age. No, they don't depend on all these things. It doesn't apply to just the young or to the old. It applies to every human. The principles are not things you argue about or ask, do they work or do they not work? They simply work Just as you will throw something up and it falls back, so also when you run your life on principles, your life becomes stable. You make better choices. You are able to find fulfillment in what you do and who you become. Also, if you refuse to live by these principles, ultimately you fail. Yes, you choose to live by them, you thrive. Examples of such principles are honesty, service, moderation, humility, responsibility, respect, loyalty, integrity, fairness. This means that a young person guided by principles can actually say something like, I will never tell lies no matter what. I will always respect my body. I will not follow friends into trouble. I will respect my parents. I will choose integrity over popularity. Yes, all these are principles to be guided by. Now, let me break it down and make this matter practical. Let's look at some scenarios. 1. Your life is guided by the principle of respect. You won't disrespect your teachers or parents, no matter what. You will honor people and feel okay doing so. 2. If your life is guided by self-control, you won't let your feelings push you into the wrong relationships. 3. If your life is guided by hard work, you won't depend on shortcuts or cheating to pass exams. 4. If your life is guided by self-respect and discipline, you won't go to places or do things that will make you lose yourself. 5. If a girl's life is guided by the principle of self-worth and respect, she won't need to lose herself or prove anything to be loved by a man. For her, she seeks no validation. She holds to her self-worth. 6. If your life is guided by integrity, you will do what is right, even when nobody is watching. Your caregivers won't need to police you around. And that's actually when they begin to trust you. So when your friends say everybody is doing it, you won't argue with them. You will simply walk away because you know they are wrong. When your life is built on principles, your decisions become easier because you don't get pressured easily. You won't get confused easily. You are no longer being controlled by people, pressure, or even your own feelings. You are now controlled by something stronger, unseen, unbreakable, eternal, and dependable. So let me ask you, dear friend, what are the rules guiding your life right now? Your friends, your feelings, or principles? You actually have to decide this today, yes. Decide what you will allow to guide your life. Because if you don't decide, of course, something must still guide you. But when your life is built on principles, you don't just live. You actually stabilize in life. In my next video, I'll show you the final pillar that ties everything together, the pillar of faith. I remain Counselor Helen, a certified teens and adult counselor, passionate about helping young people blossom and thrive in life. I also work with parents of teens and twins, helping them to understand the inner world of their children. Thank you for getting to the very end of this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.